Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. So I got the Geek Life back up here, and the first one he wants me to react to is Machine Head, Darkness Within. Now he does say that he's advising that I need to put some kind of content warning because it's a song about a man going through depression and a crisis of faith, overcoming both through music. He says, warning, heavy self-harm, suicide references. It needs a content warning. Okay, so there's your warning, guys. If this is a touchy subject for y'all, just move. I've got over 1,500 videos now. Just move on to another one. But I don't have a touchy issue. I take everything like that as a learning issue for me. It just helps me relate to people who do have issues, and yeah. So without further delay, let's just get into the video. Let's get into the intro. If I can find my cursor, there it is. All right, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I had to start that one over because y'all couldn't see what was being written. So let's start this one more time. Darkness that I lay, depression heavy in its way, and how my body aches to leave. To sing is final eulogy. My sons, I love you evermore. And though the road beckons once more, I see the damage that I've done and search for redemption. But I'm just a broken man whose soul cries out to understand how the madness shatters me. Upon the stage on bended knee, I scream out loud at skies above that answer mute, bereft in love. I struggle not to fall from grace. I sing the hymns of my disgrace. We build cathedrals to our pain, establish monuments to attain freedom from all of the skies and the sands, lest we drown in the darkness within. Miseries, forgotten chords, I strum in vain to please the Lord, but He
Man, I'm telling you, some of these bands, their videos are just top notch, man. It's like watching, going to a theater and watching a very well or a high budgeted movie. It's, great camera work. I mean, just look where I've got it paused right now. And yeah, you can really see that this band in the message, I'm not really, this is the first time I heard it, obviously. So I'm not really pulling out all the words that he's saying. I've got the warning from the Geek Life, and then also the visuals of the video right here. So yeah, I can tell the song. The name of the song is Darkness Within. I don't know why I'm having trouble talking today, which is really nothing new. So let me just read you what Wikipedia says about Machine Head. Machine Head is an American heavy metal band from Oakland, California. The band was formed in 1991 by vocalist-guitarist Rob Flynn, who remains the only original member of the band. Machine Head's aggressive musicianship made it one of the pioneering bands in the new wave of American heavy metal. Its current lineup comprises of a bunch of people here. And it says Machine Head's first 4 albums earned the band a growing fan base in Europe. However, the band would not have success in the United States until later releases. The band drew controversy with its 4th album, Supercharger, in 2001, which was released 3 weeks after the September 11th attacks. Its only single, Crashing Around You, and its music video, which featured burning buildings, was pulled from all media outlets. And the band nearly disbanded in 2002 after a negotiation off its label, Roadrunner Records. As a result of the controversy, however, the band would eventually re-sign with the label. So anyway, it goes on and on and on and on, history of the band. Let's see, what year did it start? Did it say 1991? Yeah, 1991 to present. So they're still going, y'all. So let's get back into it. You guys probably know more than I do about what he's saying, but just knowing that the title is Darkness Within, and the Geek Life's warning, it's got to be pretty deep. right, man. Machine Head. Thank you to the Geek Life for the request. And hey, I wish I knew more about it, man. But this is what I will say. Let me turn this up just a little bit so I can hear what I'm saying. What I will say about this, at least what it invokes in me is, you know, if y'all watched a couple of videos back, I talked about, oh no, I guess it was my podcast with the Aussie Bush Cop, where I said we all have, at least that's my opinion, we all have some sort of racism, you know, deep within us. Some we might even not even know it's there. You know, we'll shout from the rooftops, you know, that we're not racist, but yet there's something about us as humans that we do form, you know, preferences, and that another word for that is racism. So I think the same can be said for the darkness within, the name of this song. I think we all have a certain amount of darkness within us. Now, you know, hear me out here on this one. And it's just been my experience, you know, talking to different people that, you know, you can be the best, most honorable person, and you know, there's, whether it's somebody that got a promotion over you that you knew didn't deserve it, or somebody cut you off on the highway, and you know, you were 10 minutes before that, you were laughing and giggling with everybody at work, and you were just this happy-go-lucky person, and then you get on the highway, and for some reason the horns start coming out, and you turn into a little devil because, by God, that person's not going to pass me, or that person cut in front of me, or that person's going too slow in front of me and should move over, but they're not, and they're not being considerate. I think they're just being an asshole, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. I think every one of us that not only has racism deep within them, but I think we also all harbor a certain amount of darkness within, to where we could, you know, we could physically harm somebody. And you may not want to think of it that way, but you know, just put yourself in a place where you know, your child may have died of cancer, or somebody may have, you know, a drunk driver may have killed one of your loved ones. You can't tell me that a normal person wouldn't have a certain amount of wanting a reckoning. You know, I know I do, and I'm not proud of it. I would probably 20 years ago, I would have said I don't harbor any kind of darkness within me. I mean, y'all don't know what you're talking about. But the truth is, yeah, you know, there's always a part of us that could seek, or that could delve out a massive amount of violence against somebody that harmed our wife or our daughter or our son or our family in some way. You know, that's just the way we're built. So this song, this person, I believe, just listening to what I could understand, this person wasn't really wanting to harm somebody else, but harm themselves for whatever darkness they had within themselves. Drowning in the darkness within, I think is what the line was. I thought it was pretty cool. You know, it's heavy metal. It's not so heavy that, you know, you're just blown out of your chair, and you know, you're not wanting to know the message. You're just wanting to listen to the music. This one was a little bit different. I was really trying to listen to the message, but I don't know if I got it or not. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for me. So, yeah, let me just get us out of here. It's already been several minutes, man. I can't see it. Anyway, till I see y'all again, I'll catch you down the road. Bye, y'all.